Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from partly cloudy San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I can't tell you how thrilled I am about this morning's video because I ask my wife regularly, hey babe, is there anything that you want to touch on, anything you want me to explore on? And you got to understand, she lives with me, so she hears this stuff all the time. And obviously with 6 kids in the house, 4 teenagers, running a couple of businesses, and being connected to as many people as we're connected to, she said something really funny. How to not lose your stuff this morning. And so that's what we're going to talk about. So, you know, one of the tools that I use on a regular basis for remembering and remembrance is I use acronyms. It's one of the greatest ways for you to remember systems. You see, there are systems for just about anything that is consistently successful. And a system for many people is knowing what to say. I heard somebody say one time, you know, don't listen to yourself, talk to yourself. And that's really big. So the acronym I want to give you that ties into this, how not to lose your ish. The acronym is this: pray. Pray. Now let me just define that real quick and then we'll go into the meanings of the 4 different words. People can have a different idea of what that means, and whether you are a person of faith or a person that is not a person of faith, or whether you're a person who thinks you have faith and you're really just a jerk, or you're a person who judges people who are jerks who say they have faith. There's so much controversy around faith, and that's just exposing a level of maturity and love and acceptance of other people. Just love everybody and mind your own business. By the way, that's a nugget that you can take with you. All right, pray. What does this mean? This is a conversation, not following a religious model. This is not saying a certain thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is a conversation that we have expressing ourselves. Some people choose to journal. Some people choose to write things down and release that. Some people have conversations with dear friends and acquaintances. Some people have a conversation with themselves. The key is not keeping it inside. And forewarned is forearmed. So if you know that in this life there will be opportunities for you to lose your ish, or let me see how I can rephrase that. Have a sense that you're completely out of control for a minute, about to pull out your hair and bang your head up against a wall. Anybody ever been there besides me? When you're in a situation you know that's going to occur sometime or another, you can prepare a plan in advance. So pray. What is that first? P stands for pray. Isn't that great? Isn't that easy? R stands for recite. Recite what it is that you intend to be the circumstances that you are in. You recite it. You speak it. You speak it by faith. You may say something like I say, where I say to my teenagers in the heat of a debate, you're absolutely right. You don't have to do what I just said, and you're absolutely right. I cannot make you do what I said. By the way, half the stuff that goes on, had I done it, I wouldn't be here to do these videos, because my father would have understandably backhanded me into the 3rd century. At those moments, I say, you're absolutely right, because I'm forearmed. You're absolutely right. I cannot make you do that, and I cannot force you to do that. And you do have the right to make that decision. And there will be consequences for it. Not right now, because you're not thinking straight. In the future. At a different time, there will be a price to be paid for making that decision. Forewarned is forearmed. I can tell after 22 years when my sweet precious bride is, how can I say this sensitively, dangerously approachable or dangerously unapproachable. And I have learned how to handle those situations. And I am reciting what I intend to be the future. I've done a video recently on you are the author of your life's story. What are you writing? Are you writing a tragedy? Are you writing a comedy? Is your life a joke? Are you writing a sad, sad story? Is it a romance? Is it an action adventure? Is it a mystery? What is it? You're the author with the words of your mouth. So what might that sound like? Like my little thingy right here says that we have for the body transformers. You got this. Pray, recite, speak it, recite. You got this, Collins. You know what to do. You know how to do this. A, affirm it. That's right. I got this. This is going to work out. I have all the wisdom I need to make the best decision I can at this time, and no amount of frustration or stress can change the situation. And by the way, if I get my panties in a bunch, I lose my creative ability to solve this problem. So it's in everyone's best interest for me to stay cool. Okay? And then Y, yell. That's what I do. Sometimes you just gotta yell. Sometimes you gotta say, boom, you got this, baby. Come on. Sometimes you gotta let your brain and your body and your spirit know that there's some passion involved with succeeding, with battle, with fights. How many warriors fighting for their life in battle did you see in Braveheart? Did you see in Gladiator? Did you see in 300? How many did you see rushing into battle, because this is a fight for your life, rushing into battle going, here we come. Here we go. No, they were, ah! They were yelling. There was a battle cry. There was a roar. There was a fight inside them, letting the geography around them and inside them know, I ain't here to play. I ain't here to play not to win. I'm not playing not to lose. I'm playing to win. When you're fighting for the battle of your life, and you're fighting the hardest battle in your mind, and you're in a situation where you're about to lose your ish, sometimes you gotta yell. Pray. Recite what's gonna happen, affirm what's gonna happen, and then yell that thing. Now, not in your office, y'all. I mean, sometimes you gotta get alone and get your yell on. You don't have to do this, by the way. If any of you respect me as a person who knows how to fight, I am dispensing to you some nuggets of how I do it. And you don't have to do it. You can stay in your ground. If you intend to take territory, if you intend to grow, if you intend to impact lives, if you intend to get outside of your comfort zone and become bigger, sometimes you gotta yell. Sometimes you gotta let yourself and everybody around you know you're alive and that you're here, and you're here to get stuff done. How do you keep from losing your ish? Forewarned is forearmed. Pray, which is P for pray, R recite, A affirm, and yell gets your yell on. Hope y'all have a great day.